What's up, Peeps? It's Shannon and Cassandra here from Game Peeps, and we are continuing with Lord of the Rings. Woo! Okay, so it has been about a week since we've played, so we'll see how well this goes, because, after realizing that we were dying horribly, I went back and leveled up Gimli and Legolas, so they're now level 4. They're now level 4, and they both have their rising strikes, so things should be easier. So, I had something I've been saving because I wanted to talk to you about it on here, and I thought you'd find it humorous because it goes along the lines of my coming up with the wrong words for things constantly.
Yeah.
So, I had a dream the other day, and I can't remember most of it, but I do remember the end, like right before I was gonna wake up, and it's this moment where the people are asking, like, who did something? I'm like, it was the waffle baker. The waffle baker did it. And then, like, I remember being like, but he's not called the waffle baker. I know what it is. And, like, just as I came up with it, I woke up. And do you know what I meant instead of waffle baker?
The Muffin Man.
Yes! So, yeah, it's the waffle baker.
Okay.
So that's the thing I was saving.
Well, I prefer it. I prefer, waffles to muffins anyway, so.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's like a chocolate chip muffin?
Yeah.
Or how about the, those muffins they had that,
What am I doing?
I don't
Can't
know.
remember
What am I doing?
anything. I was like, wait, which button does this?
So even the red velvet muffins that Tim Hortons had, and you're standing
Yes.
in fire?
Yeah, even red velvet. I just prefer waffles.
Okay. So question. Good or bad? Red velvet waffles.
Bad, I imagine. Very bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have no idea. It's like, what makes a thing red velvet is the beet sugar, right? Or is there also a specific way it's made?
It might also be the way it's made.
Oh, right, it's also chocolate.
I haven't made anything red velvet yet, so. Okay, woo, I have arrows all of a sudden. But everyone's dead. Oh well.
It's alright. I might exit and grab Legolas. Are you okay with that?
Do whatever. But you better win.
Oh, I will. Not in the fire!
This is not going well, Shannon. You fucking died already.
Oh, no. Wow. 9 minutes in, and we've both died. I was doing so well at the start, where I'm like kicks and blows of fury, and then I got in there, and disaster struck. Okay, so in the vein of baked goods, do you have a preference?
Baked goods. I'm not sure I do. I'm more of a, like, I think we've talked about this.
Have we?
Yeah. When you were trying to figure out what to get me for my birthday.
Oh, yeah, because you like sour stuff.
Yes, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about the sour.
Well, so, but, like, with baked goods, is there anything, like, you have a preference towards?
Trying to think. I don't think I do. I mean, as long as it's well made.
Okay.
I don't really care what it is. Yeah. I like cakes, I like pies, I like cookies. It just has to be good.
Fair enough.
I recently started liking cupcakes. I used to hate cupcakes.
How could you hate cupcakes?
Because they're disgusting.
What? I'm sorry.
It wasn't until I started making them. And I was like, okay.
I think we need to review your life choices. Cupcakes are disgusting?
Yeah, it was the icing. The icing on the top of the cupcake ruins the cupcake.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see that. It's just you haven't been having the ones with the proper icing. That's the problem.
Yeah, until I started making the ones with the proper icing.
It's kind of like with me when I used to like always cut the cake.
Mm-hmm.
You end up getting what I like to call the shit bits. So it's literally like when you're cutting the cake, you always keep a plate to the side to scrape off your lifter and your knife so that it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I call the shit bits.
Yeah.
And there's also people who are like, oh, I don't want the fondant and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to keep the plate of shit bits at the end of the night and like eat them.
Mm-hmm.
So I became quite the connoisseur of like fondants.
Yeah.
Where it's like you could, by then I was like, this is a good fondant. This is a terrible fondant. Like, why would anyone pay money for this? And I can't remember the name of the person. But we actually ended up having a wedding where they had a cake maker come in who was apparently like really well known. Like he even had a bit on a show or something, and he was like known for being like the best fondant maker.
Oh wow, like Ace of Cakes.
Yeah, and it was all right. I mean, I can't remember 100%, so I can't say like, oh, it was the best fondant I ever had. But I remember thinking, yeah, it's pretty good. But like, this kind of informs people as to what my character is. But I was gonna say I wouldn't kill anyone over it. I don't know if that's a good or bad comment.
No, it's not that good.
I was thinking more like as a human being, like how does that make me look?
I'm not the best judge for that, so.
Fair enough.
No, it's funny how different people or different families have different ways of saying things like that. In our family, it's, you wouldn't write home to mom about it. Like, you know.
Well, to be fair, that they wouldn't kill somebody about it. That's not a family thing. I'm just gonna make that clear. That is 100% me. Oh yeah, so I've been watching. Oh crap! Forgot about that. For a second, I forgot I was playing. I got all caught up in the little cutscene thing. I've been watching a couple. One person, like, because I don't want to watch multiple playthroughs of a game where, like, because all the YouTubers right now are playing like the same games. So I don't want to watch too many people doing the same game, just because, like, first of all, it'll end up. Oh, don't get out of the
Wow.
I don't want to watch too many people playing the same game, because then you'll get confused as to playthroughs and stuff, and I feel like once is kind of enough. But I've been watching the playthrough of Until Dawn.
Okay.
Although I have been watching somebody who's been making a large number of the incorrect decisions, I'll say that. But it still I still stand by my my earlier statement that it's very pretty.
Okay.
And also it's funny because one of the characters actually it reminds me of Drake.
What, Drake? Like
like Nathan Drake.
Oh, Nathan Drake. I was gonna like
who did you think it was?
Drake.
Oh. I completely forgot he was a person.
Oh wow.
But I can't wait. It looks so good that I just can't wait to get like the next gen stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, that's money.
It'd just be nice to get further than this part, or for people to stop dying on me. Because I think I would have this done, like, oh my god, the last time we played, this would be done already. If it wasn't for other people dying.
Well, I think my inability to get further than a part that has fire has probably got something to do with it. Yeah, you're gonna want to... No.
Where?
The door.
Door.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I saw that coming. Do you think I can get further than this part?
Hopefully. Just don't step into any fire.
You spoil all my fun. Why?
Step away from the open flames. Oh, never mind. Wow. like, for you, it's fire, and for me, it's just keeping people alive. I can't do it.
Fire is... okay, next time, if we do end up switching off, I'll stay as Aragorn. Apparently, fire is my freaking kryptonite. So, that's it for this time, peeps. Until next time,
Go out and play.
bye! Do not run into
the fire to get the fucking health? That is the dumbest shit I've ever...
The good news is I now have a piece, because I blew up some people's, and now I'm on fire.
You're on fire.
Okay, I don't know what happened over this last week, but my skills went from, like, mediocre to...
Stop going near fire.
But I like it. It's so warm, and I'm so cold.